Hi everyone, I'm excited to show you some of the new products that have just launched for spring. We have some great beautiful bronzers and they are in this stick form. This is Bronze and Shimmer and this is Honey and Luster. One side is a shimmer, the other side is matte. So this is the matte, that's the shimmer. This is the matte on the Bronze and Shimmer. This is the shimmer, that's the matte, and this is Bronze and Shimmer. This is Honey and Luster. So you can see the difference in the colors. Now we also have a highlighter and it's called Pearl and Gold. So that's your gold and that's your pearl side. And I'm going to show you some different uses using these products. So I already put my lashes on. I have my foundation on. And I'm going to start off by using a little of the under eye corrector. And the tips that I have gotten are all from Melissa May. So let me give credit where credit is due. But the one thing that I did is I put my eyeliner on because when I find this is the waterproof liquid eyeliner, and when I'm working with shimmer, this does not glide over the shimmer and it kind of wrecks the tip. So I already put this on. This is the liquid liner pen on my lids. Okay, I'm going to start off by using a little of the under eye corrector, and I'm going to do 2 dots here and 2 dots at the outside, 2 dots here and 2 dots on the outside. And then I am going to blend that with the crease with my cream brush, my cream brush, okay? And I'm gonna blend that, and you can see how that just is just brightening that area and keeping this to the outside, because many of us have, you know, if you're a more interesting age, I should say, you have a little crepiness under there, and it's not, you know, you don't want to accent it. So that's why I'm keeping it on the outside. So anyway, I'm just putting this on to just brighten this area and the outside of the eye. Okay, and notice I'm working up and out, okay, trying to lift where we can. Okay, and I can also use a little of the under eye corrector. I can use it in these little, you know, what do you call these points here, just to highlight, but I am going to use the highlighter in these actually later, so I don't need to be doing that now. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to actually use this Honey and Luster color, and I'm going to use the matte side. And really, I guess it depends on you, but I'm going to use the blending brush. I love this brush, and I'm actually going to put the color on the brush like that, okay? So I'm putting the color on the brush, and I'm going to use it to contour my cheekbone, and I'm going to keep it right here, just kind of blending it right in there. Can you see that? Okay. So, and you could also draw it on, and on this side, I will just draw it in. So, you know, if you like those sticks, see, it was much darker putting it on that way. So, and then I'm also going to take some more color on here, and I'm going to use this bronzer, and I'm going to use it around my hairline, and I'm going to kind of blend it in across the forehead because that is where the sun would hit you. And I'm coming in and just blending it along my cheekbone. And notice I'm kind of stopping where the bottom of the nose is and like kind of to the outside of my eye. It's kind of lining up. So I'm just softly blending this, and I'm going to do this to the other side, come across the hairline like this, right? And then I'm kind of just blending it down onto my forehead, kind of where the sun would hit you. And because it is a bronzer, and right now is a great time, see, with the, I feel like you have more control when you put it on the brush. So I'm just kind of blending it up and into that hollow here, okay? And I don't want to get too much in the center of my face here because, again, that is where I feel it like it should go, and that's where the sun kind of hits. So I'm using it to contour, but I'm also using it to highlight. you know, as a bronzer. And you can kind of give yourself that shimmer, and you can add the shimmer to it if you want to have a little more accent and more shimmer. And depending on your skin type and, you know, I would say imperfections, you might choose between the matte and the shimmer side, but you can definitely use both. So I'm also going to show you how to use it for eyeshadow as well. And I'm still going to use the same color, and I'm going to use my accent brush here, and I'm going to use a little of the shimmer side. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to follow in the crease here. So I'm putting it in the crease like this, okay? Now I have a more deep set eye, so I always come up a little bit higher, and so I'm putting these in the crease now. Now I'm also going to drag it along out a little bit like this, because again, giving the illusion of lifting upward. And so I'm dragging it out, but look how pretty that looks across the eye. Okay, so I'm just dragging it out. And of course I would just gently blend that, because obviously I don't want a line there. But again, lifting up, right? And as we become more interesting age, that is a better thing to do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to use the new highlighter, and I'm just going to use the smudger brush. I'm going to use this smudger brush with the pearl side, okay? And it might be a little better if I used a different brush, but I love this brush because you can kind of get it right in here, and I'm going to drag it along my lid like that. See that? Isn't that pretty? So I'm dragging it along there like that, and it just gives a nice bright look. Now remember, I already put the liquid liner on, so I have that nice line across my my lash line. And I find with me, because of my deep set lids, my liner ends up getting in my crease. So when I put the liquid one on first and it has time to dry, it kind of prevents it from transferring up there. So that's my own little tip. But okay, so I'm just putting this on like this and just brightening in here. And I can go right under the brow if I want with that. Okay, and now you can use the highlighter also as an eyeshadow, but I can also highlight. So I can take this and I can run it down the tip of my nose, okay, and let me get some color on here. I can do a little bit here, I can do it in here, and let me just do it like this a little bit so you can see it better. And I'm just can blend it gently with that. I can also do a little bit to the outside of the eye to highlight. Now this gold side, I have been hearing, the gold side right here, is like Mocha Freeze. Now I'm not a Mocha Freeze person, so if you may, you know, I have customers who loved it, so I'm going to share that with them. I did wear it over Better Than Bare and then put that gold shimmer on top, and it was really pretty, so I'm not sure if that's closer. But the other thing I wanted to show you is the two lipsticks. This is Think of Pink, and this is Very Raspberry, which I love this Very Raspberry. It's a beautiful color. But these are the hydrating lips, and they can also be used as a cheek color. So I'm going to show you, for those customers that you know, are disappointed we don't have any cream cheek colors, I'm going to show you how nicely these blend. And I'm just using a sample. So both of these two new lipsticks, Think of Pink and Very Raspberry, come in the samples. So make sure you order them under promotional. And so I'm going to do a couple dots going back. And I'm going to show you how nicely this blends. So I'm just kind of putting it here to add a little color. And it's such a pretty pink. It's a little bit cooler than the Poetic Pink, which I like. And I will show you on the lips as well. For those that loved Pink Ice, isn't that nice? See how nicely that blends, and I'm just using the cheek color brush, and you could use your finger if you want, but it just really, you know, if you want to add color, you can just kind of blend it around to build the color, but it really is a great, you know, alternative for a cream blush. Okay, so now I've put that on. This with the gold over it is like your pink ice, you know, for those people who loved pink ice as well. So that's another option. Okay, I'm going to set this look with the translucent powder, and you know, that's the white one, and I'm going to use the all over brush, and I'm just going to sweep down across and kind of just set it by kind of just patting, and this will set everything, and then I can go back and like build the cheek color again, just to you know, because it did kind of tone it down a little bit. So, but it will stay all day now. So if anyone's worried about, you know, things staying, it definitely, you could just build that back up a little, add a little bit more color. You still have the contour from the bronzer. And then I wanted to show you how beautiful this lip color is. And this is the Very Raspberry. It's a beautiful, rich, I guess, raspberry color. You're seeing a lot of hot pink in the stores right now. And this is a beautiful color to blend with it. It's not a hot pink, but it's like a cooler raspberry. I am not putting it on with any lip liner, but if you have the lip tints in the Flora, I wear that underneath it and it holds it in place. And if you have any lines, it also prevents, I like that because it doesn't bleed. But this feels so good on your lips. It feels very matte. But now I'm going to take a little of the gold from the highlighter, and I'm just going to pat it over it. And see what it does? It just gives like that little bit of shimmer. So again, using the highlighter, you can highlight, you can use it as shadow, you can use it over your lipstick. So just giving multiple, making these versatile in their uses, I think will get you, you know, help you sell more. And with the new hydrating lipsticks, they feel great on your lips. And also to use them as a cream blush, it's just a great alternative to the powders for those people who want that look. So I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Bye.